All right.
Okay.
So we're going to step outside of the world of Harry Mack for a minute and walk into something new.
We are going to react to NF today. You know, I've never been much of a big fan of NF just because I haven't heard much of his music.
Yeah, I don't know NF. I cannot tell you what NF sounds like or looks like.
I'll tell you he's a rapper.
I know that.
But today we will be reacting to NF, The Search. If you all who are NF fans out there know of any songs that would be great for us to react to as first-time listeners of NF, please let us know in the comments, and we will do so. But this should be, interesting. This seems like a pretty popular song, and here we go.
This is about to be a movie.
A dystopian movie.
Hey Nate, how's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. Little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house.
Can we just see really quickly how old NF is?
Sure. So NF is 30 years old.
He's 30 years old.
He's 30.
Wow.
Born in 1991.
He's young.
Young.
He's still young.
Yeah. Let's Nathan John Feuerstein, known by his initials NF, is an American rapper, singer, and songwriter. So he has released two EPs, I'm Free and a self-titled EP in 2014. NF has released 5 studio albums.
Really?
Wow. The Search. So this was obviously probably on his album, The Search. The main single, I would assume. Interesting.
So how long has he been in the game? Because I really haven't heard of him.
Yeah, let's Wikipedia. Let's check out his Wikipedia.
The Search was in 2019.
Well, his first 2 EPs, I'm Free. Well, I'm Free was in 2012.
Wow.
And the self-titled one, NF, I'm assuming, right, was in 2014. So he's been around for quite some time, it looks like. Let's look at his career. During his childhood, so he stated that during his childhood, rap was an escape for him. You can feel that.
Yeah.
He would record songs on a karaoke machine, recording instrumentals on one microphone and his raps on the other. So he makes beats as well. His beats.
I can tell he is serious about the craft.
Yeah.
And again, similar to Harry Mack, he respects the craft. He's using it to, share his personal experience.
Yeah.
With many different things. But you can tell he's serious about it in that commercialism is not the number one objective. That's what I feel. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
yeah,
that's the feeling I get.
Play it from the beginning real quick. These parts that build up.
It's alright.
I love how
Hey Nate, how's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine.
Again, doesn't he sound like Eminem?
A little bit. And G-Eazy to me.
I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. Little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud.
I love the staccato.
Yeah.
See a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, I started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route, clean up my yard, get the noose out, hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching, what does that mean, Nate? I've been learning, grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me, I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues, right? I'm quite nervous. Hate it when I lose sight, life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids, grab your coats. Been a minute, I know, now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it, I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map, the hope, you see me? They're making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I
Made a song about that. You should play it. So that makes me want to go look into Changes.
Yeah.
I assume that's the name of his song. That's a great way to promote your own songs within a very, very popular song.
Yeah, and again, you can just tell right away he's making music that other people will feel.
Yeah.
Music is his therapy.
Yep.
It's his therapy. It's not his, I'm sure he would, by now it is how he makes money, but it's not the intention to make money. The intention is to serve as his therapy.
Yeah, he's talking to himself.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate, how's life? I like the flow.
I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred, forget what I'm saying and where'd the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me.
Did you see the drums come in? I did see them coming in because he says, where'd the beat go?
Yeah.
Ain't that something? Drums come in, ain't see that coming. I did. But this, I imagine, would be the climax, the peak at a performance. Like his fans, I would imagine, would wait for that moment. Play that back again. Go back a few seconds. All right, let's hear this.
Put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred, forget what I'm saying and
Where did the beat go?
Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it upon my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful, man. I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos.
Right here, I feel like the beat overpowers it a little bit.
Okay.
Where I'm like, can I hear what he's saying? I can, but I want the voice, I want his lyrics to overpower the beat when he starts going like this.
See, these are the parts I love to hear. Just the bass playing. I don't like to hear the go back a little bit because this is where he gets lyrical. And I feel that with written sometimes, when you get lyrical, you start rhyming. I can be lyrical and cynical. Bending to tinkle with the pin in the pinnacle.
You start trying to fit words where they don't fit.
Right. I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but this is where he gets lyrical. So I want to hear it.
Don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking
Like
the
that.
cinematic is beautiful, man. I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos.
You see how you can't hear him though over the beat?
Yes. Right. You
And
don't
how-
know.
And how powerful it would be if we could
Yes.
hear him clearly
And I heard the word cynical, lyrical.
when the beat stopped.
No, but like syllable. He rhymed at least 10 words with lyrical, and you couldn't really hear each of
I
them.
would like to see? This would be something to see. An experiment, a scientific experiment to make the best beat that is going to, or to make a beat that is going to emotionally and, energetically, whatever word you want to use, impact the most people. Because I think it's science.
I think
At this point, I think it's science.
Hey, Jude, I think about this all the time. I think, wait a minute. we just say that this is whatever, The Search or whatever song it may be, because it has a beat and a verse and hook to it. Hold up. Do we ever question if this was the right beat for the song? It seems like it is for this song.
Yeah.
But Jared, I ask myself all the time, it makes a world of a difference when you change up the beat, when you even go, what's the word? A cappella.
Yeah.
Meaning like if you still have the strings, you don't have all the drums in there. It make like if you're just playing on the piano and NF is rapping over this, you would get a different feel than just listening to this song.
Yes. And another thing that sort of propels the craft of hip hop forward is, I don't know NF's process. I don't know other rappers' process, but think about this. If NF were to create this song, right? This is what he created, his version of The Search. And he may already do this. If he were to share this with 10 other producers to see, what can you do? I
share what he has right here,
Yeah,
or share just the
no,
verse.
No, just share this both. Share both. Share this finished product.
Okay.
Let's start there. Try to experiment, with this beat, add things, remove things. What can we do to, again, elicit a reaction out of people?
I'm sure he went through many processes of that.
Of course. But oftentimes, the personal, I don't want to say ego, but the personal attachment we have to our own music, where we don't want to change it because we've created what we think is a masterpiece. And 144 million people think this is a masterpiece, obviously.
Exactly.
I get that.
And Jared, I think what we are...
Could something else cause 300 million people to think this is a masterpiece?
Possibly.
Again, I'm just reaching.
Yeah. I think he knows who his audience is.
Yeah.
He knows how this song is going to be received at a concert. That's why I think it's made the way it is.
Or be received in an 18-year-old's bedroom.
That's true. That's
when
true.
They're dealing with mental health issues and some of the things that he can relate with.
And I don't know if this is NF's style, the way he rapped on this beat and the type of beat he used, but it would make sense if it is, because I think it's unique.
Yeah,
I think it's unique.
Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I'm. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me, this'll only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your face. I've been developing, take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with, I can never be delicate. My irrelevant, that depends how you measure it. Take a measurement to back it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident, dependable can never be tentative. I'm a gentleman, depending on if I think you're genuine. Pretty elegant, but not afraid to tell you to get it. Grip proper etiquette, I keep it to myself when I celebrate. It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. Seat belts back on, yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody, I'm smiling big. On a road right now that I can't predict. Tell me tone that down, but I can't resist. Y'all know that sound, better raise your fist. The search begins, I'm back, so enjoy the trip.
Cinematic. It's not over. The Search.
Is he gonna rap some more?
I don't think so.
There's definitely some layers there
Yeah.
that you know you won't be able to understand until you listen 4 or 5 times.
Right.
My first reaction is he's got a lot of talent.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's got a lot of talent, and it comes from a very personal and dark place.
Yeah.
When the beat first hit, I felt it.
What beat? When the drums first hit, or when?
Well, there was a moment early on where I thought the beat was going to hit,
Yeah.
and he delayed it a little bit,
Yep.
and then he brought the beat in,
Okay.
and I felt that. And when the beat came back in, the two other times, I didn't feel it as much.
Okay.
But yeah, this man's got some talent.
Yeah. I appreciated how he built the beat up.
It felt like an intro.
Yeah, yeah. And he was building the story along with the beat. Like similar to how Lil Wayne, his song Let the Beat Build.
Mm.
And then at the end he throws the beat on you. This was sort of in increments where, he let it build about 3 times throughout, and you hear the beat hit the drums 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Very, very hard to catch every bar that he's saying, but there's a lot of pain there, a lot of anger. He mentioned going to therapy. A lot of deep meanings that I'll have to watch again to really understand.
Yeah. I'd love to listen to some more.
Yeah, I think this is a good beginning for us.
So NF doesn't freestyle, right?
Not that I am aware of.
But just listening to, a lot of Harry Mack lately,
Yeah.
Versus NF, you can tell there is a clear difference between freestyle and written,
Yeah.
and the potential that you can do with both, but particularly the potential you can do with writtens. You can literally do unlimited things with written verses.
But it also allows room for you to get too caught up in using big words.
But yes,
And yeah.
but also one thing that one benefit of a written versus a freestyle is you can be intentional. You can work so hard to make somebody feel something at a particular moment. And that's a combination of the beat and the lyrics.
And the music video.
It's the entire package.
It's the production.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to listen to more.
Yeah.
So please direct us towards the best of NF as new listeners. And we look forward to it. Send us on the search.
Peace.